Larry C's attacking show, and I saw a great example, classic counterattack, bolt from the blue type of shot, played in the game between Grandmaster Inarkiev and the veteran Grandmaster Alexei Dreyev. And let's check it out. And this was, let's go through the opening round. We'll skim through it pretty quickly. Now this is the botvinnik variation, very, very popular, especially in Russia. Dreyev is one of the foremost practitioners of this very sharp, complicated, and interesting line. And white's played the botvinnik variation, and black now grabs the pawn on c4. And this is a gambit for white. So he gets the center, and this is a g5. That's actually the common move. So black saves his pawn. But white has the center, good development, and black's king side's been a bit weakened by that advancement with h6 and g5. So now both sides focus on development. This is the modern way here. White gets castled in a hurry, and now he's going to decide later how to probe black's rather porous position. And here Dreyev plays b4. The old moves are bishop b7 is the most common move here. And so b4, he's basically forsaking his queen side in the task of grabbing that pawn on e4. Now, so he gets that important pawn, but he's also, his queen side is now about to crumble. Now here, black is not advised to play knight takes bishop. After knight takes knight, f7 becomes weak, c6 becomes weak, and of course c4 is weak. So Dreyev now returns with knight f6. And white now goes about the business of recouping at least some of one of his pawns, maybe more, by placing the rook on the c file. And so both sides getting set up here. Dreyev mobilizing his pieces as best he can. But this position really looks excellent for white. That bishop on e5 is really dominating matters. Now that bishop is bottled up on b7, and the queenside pawns are quite loose. They look hopelessly weak, as a matter of fact. Now Dreyev finally organizes some play based on g4, drives the white knight away, but the question is he driving the knight to a better square? But at this point, black's position looks so hideous. What else can he do? So now white happily maneuvers the knight. He thought for a good long time, not here, but on a previous move. Okay, black castles, and white now, he's equalized material. Looks like he has a lot of pressure. And rook on c5 is well placed. Helps bottle up that bishop on b7, and may also switch over to the king side very quickly. And so now black plays knight d5. Now we're getting to the crunch time. So that's basically black's main source of counterplay, that active knight on d5. And now white continues to focus on those weaknesses. a7 is now a target. And here, now bishop takes bishop, pawn takes is not very inviting. White's knight's about to drop into e4 for a visit, where it can later jump to d6 or f6. And of course, the g4 pawn's weak. So here Dreyev plays f6 first, and gets some activity rolling on the king side.